We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Juan Lagares, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Down the third baseline. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So coming to the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy Burns.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman number 13, Asdrubal.
Lifted in the air to center. Burns is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. It is Curtis Granderson, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Into the box now, Will Myers. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. High pop up. Flores is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. High in the air out to center field. Lagares makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Brandon Moss. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in, JT Realmuto. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lagares is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 21, Lucas
and that's the windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. And the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. Flores to his left. He's there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Schoop. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Blackman is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Reyes.
Popped up. Kennedy is under it near the mound, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat as Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Lagares rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Curtis Granderson.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For Cabrera, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kepler's there for it. And that's the third out. Into the box, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Myers awaiting the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Standing in, Brandon Moss. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hey now.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And here's Flores to make the catch. And at the plate, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Charlie Blackmon.
Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Duda
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Burns is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher JT.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Max.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. And no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, 14, Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Burns is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Juan Lagares. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman, number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. Ready for another chance?
Right fielder,
Will Myers.
4.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Hosmer is on his way home. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Third baseman,
Into the
number 8.
box, Mike Moustakas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fouled straight back. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And Tulowitzki lifts this ball down the left field line, but it'll wind up hooking foul back up into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second, Tulowitzki heading for third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in now, Brandon Moss. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Hit hard up the middle. Reyes has got it to first. How about that? Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Corey Dickerson.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good...
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Curtis Granderson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs. So, guys, to be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Max Kepler.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number
Digging
14,
in, Billy Burns. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Realmuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Settling in now, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spot one here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Lucas Duda.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swinging a looper to left. In comes Kepler. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera gets to it. A quick out number 1. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Two for 3. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a swing and a ground ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Moss. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Franklin Gutierrez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Tyson Wolf comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Reyes, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Juan Lagares.
Juan Lagares is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing. Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that.
And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And, guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Ian Kennedy. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lagares racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Here's Will Myers. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Will Myers
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Lagares. Still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard to the right side. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hit hard to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. In there for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Juan Lagares stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Burns is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit to short. To his left, Reyes. In time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. The pitcher, Danny Duffy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right onto the grass. No trouble with this one. And the now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Myers is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Wright. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 out, nobody on. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Ryan Butcher comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Corey Dickerson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Jonathan
drilled on the ground to short. Reyes is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 35.
Trying to pick things up where he left. first at bat. Played in low here, ball one. Base. Now a hard liner, but foul. Lifted the other way. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Myers will turn for second. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double. Man at second here with two away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Lagares giving chase. And that ends the inning.
Travis
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Travis d'Arnaud is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Matt Harvey comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Left side. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.